How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the Crypto Unveiled YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Cetus protocol, or Cetus for short. You can see the current price of Cetus is currently sat at just over 5.1 cents. And you can see the market cap, I believe, is super underrated for this coin, sitting at only for just a little bit, tad bit over $44 million. Which, yes, of course, I'm not saying $44 million market cap is very small by any means, but for what this cryptocurrency actually offers and how big I believe this cryptocurrency can be in the future, I believe this market cap is very underrated and very low for what this coin potentially could do in the future. We'll get more into that in a second. See, the 24-hour volume is actually up a crazy amount. 24-hour volume is sitting at just over $14.2 million, actually up 143% in the last 24 hours alone, which is absolutely crazy. And I've just made a video, I believe yesterday, talking about Casper, and I believe, and that also had a high 24-hour volume. So I believe that we are starting to see momentum pick back up into the market, and hopefully we're going to start seeing these market caps and the price of these altcoins go back up. Because of course, I'm sure you guys know, anyone in the cryptocurrency space would know, over the last few weeks, or I guess more really over the last week, or around last 2 weeks is when it happened. Yeah, it happened on the 10th, so around 2 and a bit weeks ago. The price of the cryptocurrency market just absolutely crashed. We're talking like 40% in a matter of hours, the market crashing, which is very, of course, cryptocurrency is a risky investment. Everybody knows this. But for the whole market to take that much of a dip, it was an absolutely massive surprise. But, with coins such as Cetus, I'm very hopeful still for the future of cryptocurrency. I believe cryptocurrency is here to stay. It's not going to go anywhere. Even though you see these crashes, these crashes like this also happen in the traditional stock market as well. So it's not only just cryptocurrency which you need to be worried about. People who've got money in stocks which are seen as more safe investments also can have these big crashes. So no matter where you put your money, there's always going to be risk. That is something that I always tell people who are investing in cryptocurrency, stocks, whatever. There's always going to be risk for your money going down, but there's also a big I shouldn't say reward, but there's also potential of a big reward as well. You can see the volume to market cap ratio is sitting at a absolute crazy 32% right now, which again just shows and highlights how much volume is actually currently being pushed through Cetus. And you see the current circulating supply of Cetus is 859 million, and the max supply or total supply is set at 1 billion Cetus. So the actual amount circulating right now is actually a really nice amount. You can see that over almost 86% of the total supply is already circulating onto the market, which is actually, I believe, this is actually a really good point to be at, because you've still got a bit of room to add more coins to the market. However, if you were to invest into Cetus today, when the rest of the coins do actually come onto the market, you're not going to experience too much coin dilution at all. So now let's go ahead and actually get into what actually is Cetus all about. So if you want to come check out Cetus's official website, it's Cetus, the domain is cetus.zone. And to put it in the most simple way, Cetus, as you can see here, it sums it up really nicely. Cetus, where on-chain trading happens. Swap, earn, and build on the leading decentralized exchange in crypto. So that is basically, to put Cetus in the most simple way, it is a decentralized exchange. Very similar to other applications, decentralized exchange applications in cryptocurrency already, such as PancakeSwap. But why I'm so bullish about Cetus is because not only do they have they are a on-chain exchange, decentralized exchange, but they already have had incredible amounts of money being pushed through this, incredible amount of users already. You can see here $68 billion in trade volume so far, 16 million accounts, and 158 million all-time trades. So this is not just an application that's just started. Cetus has already been used a lot, showing that Cetus has actually has very good usability. People are actually already using Cetus. As you see here, trade effortlessly, access deep liquidity, and maximize returns with Cetus's powerful DeFi tools. So not only is Cetus an exchange, it also has tools for you to actually use as well. You can see here it just talks about a few different ones: infinity pools, flexibility, and income. This is one of my favorite ones here, is intent trading, convenient automation. So basically you can say how much Cetus you want to actually invest in a certain thing, and you can actually set up an automation for it to invest, without you even doing anything, invest every certain amount of time. So you can see here you can put in the amount of hours, days, weeks, month, whatever you want to do, and every time it hits that amount of time, it will invest a certain amount of Cetus into whatever you want to actually invest it in, which I believe is very, very cool, because this is, it puts a lot of it makes dollar cost averaging very, very easy. You can basically just keep investing in something no matter what the price is, up or down, and just keep on averaging and investing automatically into that thing, which I believe this is incredibly convenient. As you can see here it says convenient automation, incredibly convenient, and I believe that many people will actually be drawn to Cetus mainly just because of these features that they do actually offer. You see here they've also got asset launch, so you can actually launch new tokens on the Cetus network or ecosystem, which again, super cool to see. So not only is it an exchange, it also offers a variety of different tools, as well as you can actually launch new tokens on the Cetus network as well, which is incredibly cool to see. So you can see here, our ecosystem brings together an expansive network of strategic partners, projects, and tools designed to elevate user experiences and amplify liquidity trading options. You can see here, optimize your trading experience with Cetus, sustainable, secure, permissionless as well. Another big reason, or I guess one of the biggest reasons why people are so drawn to Cetus, is because, like I've said, Cetus shares many similarities with other decentralized exchanges already on in the cryptocurrency market that has done very, very well in the past. For example, Uniswap. You can see Uniswap is very similar to Cetus. They are a decentralized exchange, and if you compare the performance, or I guess we could say, if we compare the market cap currently in Uniswap compared to the market cap of Cetus, you will see the absolutely crazy potential that Cetus does actually have. We're talking around, Uniswap, of course, this is a very well-known exchange. Of course, many people use it, and I believe that Uniswap has been around a lot longer than Cetus, from what I understand. And so I'm not saying that Cetus is gonna equal the same as Uniswap overnight. However, I believe that Cetus does have very, very similar features, and if Cetus keeps on growing, it 100%, I believe it could hit the same or maybe even better than Uniswap in the future if the Cetus team does continue to develop and improve Cetus overall. But yeah, you can see Uniswap's market cap $4.1 billion, guys, compared to Cetus protocol $44 million. That is almost 100x, 100 times the market cap of Cetus right now. And if that does not scream out to you how truly undervalued Cetus really is, I don't know what will, because essentially Cetus is extremely similar to Uniswap, and just because people are using Uniswap doesn't mean that they can't use Cetus as well. Many people use different things. They use PancakeSwap, they use Uniswap, they might even use Cetus already. So just because they already are invested into Uniswap doesn't mean that they're also will not also invest into a project such as Cetus because they're similar. But yeah, Cetus, I believe, is incredibly undervalued. For my personal price prediction on Cetus, I believe we could easily, in my opinion, see around a 10x in the next few years if Cetus does continue to update and improve, and just basically just keep on, getting their project out there, seen by new people, like I'm doing today, making videos on Cetus. But yeah, I believe that they're incredibly undervalued. A $400 million market cap for Cetus, I believe, would still be undervalued, just from the tools that they offer, how similar they are to already massive coins. I believe that they're incredibly undervalued. So apart from that, guys, I'd like to thank you very much for watching the video. Let me know what you think about Cetus in the comment section down below. Are you going to invest? Are you already invested? Just let me know. If you are new around here, make sure you do hit that subscribe button. And if you did enjoy the video, make sure you do hit that like button as well. Apart from that, I'll see you guys in the very next video. Peace.